When Jesus said, "Go and make disciples of all the nations" in Matthew 28, he was talking about a way of life. And more specifically, he was commanding the disciples to make disciples. Now, I've noticed that many of us, we talk about discipleship, but when it comes to describing what discipleship is or how we would disciple someone else, it feels hard to put into words. Sometimes we think of a class or a book or maybe a curriculum, but when I look at Jesus' example, I see something so much deeper. Like in Mark's 3:14, it says, "He appointed the disciples so that they may be with him." I believe that's where discipleship begins. Jesus didn't call us to programs. He called us to life on life, to walk with him and with one another. The challenge today isn't just knowing about Jesus, it's having an authentic relationship with him. Matthew 2:23, or sorry, in Matthew 22:37, it says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind." And a lot of us are surrounded by Christian content, but we're not actually putting to practice loving him fully or walking in his presence daily. The answer is fellowship, the kind of community that you see in scripture, which is in Acts 2:42, it says they devoted themselves to the apostles' teachings, to fellowship, to breaking of bread, and to prayer. The word for fellowship in Greek is koinonia. And honestly, that means a little bit more than just like friends and family. It's a partnership, kind of like a partnership that you see in marriage. It's disciples walking side by side, sharing life, confessing sins, praying with each other, and encouraging one another to keep Jesus at the center. That's where authentic discipleship happens, in real fellowship with Christ and his people. What we long for, what this channel long for, is to walk with Jesus together with you, to learn his commandments, to live them out, and to help others do the same. Not perfectly, not with flash, just real life, shared in obedience and fellowship, like the early church did in Acts. So if your heart longs for more than words, for a faith that's lived, and for a community that walks together, this is the place for you. Not just to listen, but to belong, to grow, and to eventually go. This is a good place to start. Reach out, connect with us. But discipleship is hard to do online. While this is a step forward, you still need a community where you're living. And if you need help finding a church or some brothers and sisters to walk with, we're here to help. Please reach out with the link in the description. And we look forward to connecting with you. And until next time, keep pressing in, keep going, and keep walking with Jesus.